Welcome to This Financial Explainer. Today, we're putting on our detective hats. We are going to forensically decode exactly how Wall Street's absolute smartest money manipulates retail psychology. We'll be uncovering the hidden mathematical footprints that massive institutions leave behind on the charts, and more importantly, how you can actually trade right alongside them. Let's dive straight into the data.
So why do you always sell right before the rally? It is the ultimate retail trading pain point, isn't it? I mean, we've all been there. Have you ever felt that pure, gut-wrenching despair of panic selling at the absolute bottom, only to watch the stock stage a massive upward surge literally the very next day? You might think, man, I just have terrible luck. But actually, scratch that. It's not luck at all. Your sell orders are often falling directly into a highly sophisticated trap, carefully laid out by institutional algorithms.
To really understand why this happens, we have to look at execution. Think about it. As a retail trader, when you want 100 shares, you just hit buy at the market price and boom, it executes instantly. Doesn't move the needle at all. But Wall Street institutions, the smart money, they operate on a completely different scale. If they want millions of shares, executing a market buy order would instantly skyrocket the price against them, absolutely ruining their average cost. And Wall Street hates ruining their average cost. So they are quite literally forced to buy on red down days. They must engineer market fear to absorb your shares without spiking the price.
We call this process institutional accumulation. It's the calculated and honestly pre-ruthless method where large funds use smart algorithms and limit orders to quietly sweep up retail panic selling at incredibly low prices. They're out there buying when everyone else is utterly terrified, silently gathering their inventory without triggering a single market alarm or causing the price to jump prematurely.
Let's look at Exhibit A, stopping volume and testing. Time to see the undeniable forensic evidence these institutions leave behind on a real chart. Take a look at this chart of SK Hynix. Check out that violent downward plunge heading into August. It's just a brutal, relentless drop, perfectly designed to force a massive retail washout. Any standard technical trader sees this kind of bloodbath and immediately runs for the exits. But then, the drop suddenly halts. Notice that exact panic bottom at 124.800. The downtrend didn't just slowly fade away here, it hit a literal brick wall. The market was completely flooded with retail sell orders, and yet the price flat out refused to go any lower. Why? Well, because it slammed into a massive, hidden block of institutional limit orders just waiting right there at that specific level.
This specific anomaly is what we call stopping volume. It's a sharp price plunge met with ultra-high volume on a relatively narrow candle. That immense volume proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that there is a massive buyer in the market. The institutions are stepping in, acting like a giant sponge, completely overwhelming and absorbing all that panicked market supply. It is absolutely the ultimate footprint of institutional buying.
And this brilliantly illustrates what happens next. Look at this second circle on the chart, the low volume test. You see, after that initial accumulation, the smart money doesn't just instantly push the price up. No, they intentionally let the price dip again to test the waters. They need to verify that all the retail sellers have completely dried up. Notice the dramatic shrinkage in volume on that second dip? That tells the institutions the selling pressure is gone, and the coast is finally clear for a safe markup.
But what if the market needs a little more convincing? Enter Exhibit B, the Crocodile Footprint Shakeout.
This right here is a precise, downright brutal four-step sequence designed to sweep liquidity straight out of weak hands. Step 1. They deliberately break the Bollinger lower band to trigger technical panic. Step 2. They drive the price to a terrifying extreme low. Step 3. This engineered drop triggers a massive volume spike as stop losses are hit and those shares are scooped up. And finally, Step 4, momentum indicators like the KDJ and RSI form a golden cross as the smart money takes total control.
Let's track this in real time on the chart for Sharon AI Holdings. Look really closely at late July and early August. The price doesn't just drift, it deliberately smashes right through the Bollinger lower band of 42.842. For technical traders who live and die by these bands, breaking that level is a glaring, undeniable sell signal. It's meant to scare you. And then they drive it down to a terrifying low of 39.130. Listen, this is not an accident. This specific extreme level triggered a massive cascade of technical stop-loss orders from retail traders who legitimately thought the sky was falling and the trend was completely dead.
In volume price analysis, we define this vicious, calculated drop as a spring or shakeout. It's explicitly engineered to force capitulation. But if you look at the volume bar right at that absolute bottom, you're going to see a massive, undeniable spike. That huge red volume bar is what we call the crocodile footprint. It is irrefutable proof that the smart money was just waiting at the bottom of the swamp, jaws wide open, to swallow up all those panic-sold shares.
Now, to confirm this wasn't just catching a falling knife, we looked for mathematical validation. The KDJJ value hit an extreme oversold level of -3.861, and the RSI bottomed out near 40. When these form strong golden crosses shortly after, it creates what we call a right-side entry, a mathematically safer point where we can confidently ride the institutional coattails.
The golden rule for restrained shakeouts. This is your strict mathematical tool to verify if institutions are actually holding their ground during a pause in the trend.
This tool cuts right through the noise, and it's built entirely around one absolutely crucial metric: 30%. In the trading world, this is known as the 30% volume shrinkage rule. Basically, when a stock pauses its upward trend and forms a downward sloping flag pattern, you have to pay close attention to the volume. If the volume shrinks by 30% or more compared to the prior run-up, it is definitive proof that the smart money has not sold. They're quietly locking up their inventory, and this drop is just a restrained, harmless shakeout meant to clear out the weak hands.
Let's synthesize our forensic evidence here by looking at both the SHAS and SKHY chart side by side. On both of these charts, right after the initial massive volume spikes at the bottom, the crocodile footprint and the stopping volume, look at the subsequent consolidations. The volume absolutely plummets. This proves that these massive footprints and subsequent volume shrinkage patterns aren't just isolated events. They are universal, algorithmic behaviors seen across the entire market.
So if you want to trade with the firm authority of Wall Street, you absolutely must master these 3 non-negotiable conditions to identify a golden bottom. First, train your eyes to spot stopping volume on those scary down bars. Second, look for those fake-out, extreme low crocodile footprint shakeouts that deliberately break major support. And third, always verify the setup with low volume testing and the 30% shrinkage rule before you commit your capital.
The market is a psychological battlefield for sure, but volume is the one indicator that simply cannot be faked. The next time you feel that overwhelming urge to panic sell on a massive red day, I want you to stop and ask yourself, are you just being shaken out, or are you about to feed the crocodile? If this explainer helped you decode the invisible rules of Wall Street, join us for our next deep dive. Until then, track the footprints and trade smart.